Hi everyone, hopefully I can get all this before the sun goes down today, but I wanted to share my very exciting unboxing of my Hobonichi Techos for 2023. I'll do a separate video to show my setup, and I'll make sure to link the video that I used that I did in order to choose what I was going to purchase from Hobonichi this year. So mine came in a bigger box. They didn't just send it in a paper bag this year, which was nice. And they didn't send just this box plain in my particular case. So mine came in a brown box packed with this from FedEx. My only complaint was it was delivered to my neighbor's house. So I had to go to about 3 different neighbors' homes, look on their porch, 10 o'clock at night, and I found my box with my name on it at my neighbor's front door. So that was my only complaint, but overall, I'm really happy with the delivery. So this one got bent a little bit, but I've already peeked, and it doesn't seem to have had any effect on my cover. So this was one that I had looked at last year, and I went back and forth, and I never ordered it last year. But with the decision that I made this year, I went ahead and took the plunge and got this one as well. I'll show you my A5 choice in a moment. So I wanted to get this really close up for you so you can really see the texture on the fabric. I know it's hard to see those online, and there's just nothing like being able to see it in real life, but hopefully this helps some of you out. I really love the gray interior of this. This is really a color scheme I love. So the exterior is like a dark navy, almost black. And then the interior is this gray. And I love this pocket. So years ago, I mentioned this in my previous video, the whole thing that got me started on Hobonichi was actually a Phobonichi. And it was a cover very similar to this. It was a zip cover, had the same kind of little pouch in the back. It was one of my favorite planner covers of all time. But being a Phobonichi, it totally fell apart on me. The zipper completely broke. So I'm hoping that since this one is a Mina Perhonen, everyone seems to be keeping theirs for many years. So I did finally take the plunge and got this one in the A6. All right, so let's get on to our 2023 items. So the box is kind of cool. It's almost matches the color of the pen this year. So I chose some of the A6 notebooks. My planner of choice for this year is the Day-Free in the A5. There's my pen, so you can kind of see the coloring there. Also in the A5, since I got a cover for it, I got the notebooks for that as well. And then here is the big one. All right, let me move this off of here. This was the one I could not get out of my brain this year. So this one is called the ChouCho. Now, last year they had a gray one with the Ohayo with the flower. Last year they had the Ohana. It was this print here, but this was a very light gray. And I went back and forth. That thing had been in and out of my shopping cart all year long, and I really thought I was going to take the plunge this year and get it when I saw it again as an A5 cover, but then this came back, and then I saw this. The texture on this, when I saw it on the lives, is what I fell in love with. And the story, because butterflies, there's a lot growing up in Japan, butterfly chasing, butterfly catching, these little white butterflies is like a thing every kid does in Japan in the summertime. So me and a whole bunch of neighbors' kids, we all had our little clear basket with a green lid and our little green and white net, and we'd go near the creek behind my grandparents' house, and we'd go catch as many of those white butterflies as we could. And then my mom always sang this song to us as kids called ChouCho, which is butterfly. So when I saw this cover and I saw the butterflies, it was the one I had to get this year. So because I decided on this one for the A6, I went ahead and decided on the Ohayo. But let's open this one all the way. So all the Mina Perhonen ones have this nude leather tag, and this one has the little butterfly symbol on it as well. So all my friends that know me also know why I fell in love with this so much. Nice blush pink interior with a gray exterior. This is my favorite combo. So this is what did it over the Ohayo for me. Two reasons why I had a hard time making the choice with the Ohayo last year was that it was a very light gray cover that I thought would get dirty, but also the inside was beige. Also very, very, very light, almost white, whitish beige. This one, I saw the gray. It's more textured. Looks like it'll hide dirt a little bit better, especially if I protect the fabric. And then when I opened it, I love the blush pink. So this became the must for this year. So the A5 has a huge pocket in the back. It is a little different than the A6 in that this part does not lift forward, but in here is also a tight pocket that you can slide a postcard or something in. Of course, you can put things underneath both of these sides to get the book inside of it. Oh, it's just beautiful. So this was the perfect size of A5 for me. So in a separate video, I will set these up to show you my Hobonichi setup for 2023. You'll notice something that's missing for the first time from my lineup this year is the weeks. I have decided to do something else instead of the weeks this year. So after I get those items, I'll make sure to show them here. And of course, by December, I'll show my full lineup for 2023 of what my plan is. So in most cases, I'm using gridded notebooks or the Day-Free. I did buy some of the other notebooks to stick in the back along with those journals. So I'm really looking forward to using all of these items this year. So quick review: A6 grid books, Day-Free A5, books for the A5, the pen that came with the Day-Free. Now if you order the Day-Free, just so you know, it does not come with the bag, but I don't really need that bag, so I didn't mind that I didn't get that. I really wanted to focus on things that I'm actually going to use because, like I said, we're trying to keep things simple and small, and I don't want to accumulate too much stuff. So I'm glad I finally took the plunge and bought the Ohayo in the A6. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the texture and also the ChouCho in the gray in the A5. So I'm really happy with my choices this year. I think I made some really practical decisions. These books are going to be really handy to have in the back. Just to note though, only the A6 books have this little arrow with perforated pages that tear out. The A5 notebooks do not. These covers on the inside, the colors are just perfect. My ideal combinations of navy and gray and pink and gray. And then the Day-Free this year is absolutely adorable. So I tried to do a little flip of the little cartoon. If you flip it really quickly, that's what he does. So they give us a sample of the new Tomoe River paper so that we can see how our fountain pens react to it. I might do some fountain pen tests on that later. And the fold out for 2023 is probably the smallest one I've ever seen, but it's very practical at the same time. Well, I hope you enjoyed your choices for Hobonichi 2023. If you did enjoy it, then please give this video a thumbs up. Also, post your links below. I want to see your videos as well. And I'll see you next time.